Robert from Crit Games here. I want to show you what I use in combat to track damage, and I've been through a few different ways of doing this, trying to be a organized DM here, and I'll show you a couple different methods that I've stumbled across that do work pretty well. So I use a lot of figures in combat. And what I like to do is near the figures, we'll show these are actually mini poker chips, and they come printed with numbers on them. So what I'll do is I'll put these near my monsters. It'll just be a pile of these, right, to show how much damage this creature has taken. It doesn't take very long to throw down. One problem with these is it does get a little messy. So there's a whole pile of these sitting on the side. If there's a big foray with a number of different figures that are close to each other, it can get a little difficult to go through and do this. I've also found these are little heart tokens, and same idea. You can put a few of these around. Rather than maybe showing like the hit points or stat count, you can show if a creature is down maybe half health or that type of thing. Or if you simplify your game, you can basically show these as like 1 2/3 or damage as it builds up, right? If you use like 4 of them, you can say, hey, he's a quarter, half, 3/4, or he'll die on the 4th hit or something like that. Again, these get kind of messy. Like if you're kind of moving things around and then this moves around, it's kind of hard to keep this pile of hearts near that particular player. There isn't really kind of a perfect way. One of the simplest things I found, I make these things. They go underneath the base of a figure. It's a nice clean way of showing it. So rather than showing like the actual hit point numbers, you throw this underneath a base token. And then I made them in a few different flavors. So maybe this one, green, is poisoned. Red could be damage, that type of thing. Unfortunately, these ones don't stack very well. You can, but it's a little bit of a balancing act. But you can put these underneath the figures that are ready to go. They're little base wraps, that type of thing. And the other thing I have to kind of keep track of things over on the DM side, you can actually download this. This is our encounter sheet. So if you go to critgames.com, this is available for free as a little PDF download, and you can actually fill in some of the numbers, that type of thing, and pre-print before your encounter. What I like doing is get this ready to go for the encounter. I can put in a bunch of my monsters, right, and I'll pre-fill a bunch of their stats so it's ready to go. And then what's really nice is we have this geared with multiple boxes here. So if I have a little team of goblins, right, I can have like goblin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and mark off the hit points for each one because they all share the same kind of main stats. And then maybe this is like the maybe they're led by like a bugbear chieftain, right? So he takes up this first stat block. Put my goblins here, and then something else could be here on the third. I don't really use this initiative tracker anymore. I have some other ways of doing it. Especially through the cards that we have at you can find them at critgames.com. But this is my way to organize it. You can visit our website to find it, critgames.com. Follow us at critgames LLC on Twitter. Like or subscribe to us on YouTube. Let me know if you like seeing these videos. This one in particular, is for the DMs out there to kind of organize your play. But if this is the type of thing that you like, let me know, or share some ways that you do it in the comments, and we can feature it. And as always, game on.